What's going on, everyone? College Lefty, and in this video I'm going to be discussing a few things. But first off, I want to talk a little bit about Conquest and what we know about it so far regarding MLB The Show 19. And I'm also going to be talking about how to complete the original map. I'm going to be showing kind of a quick walkthrough on my strategy and what I kind of do. And that's going to unlock you the Ty Cobb, is what we, from this screenshot right here, it's going to unlock you the Ty Cobb from what I'm looking at. And then there's going to be a couple of other variation maps that unlock you, let's say Eric Gagne and this Keith Hernandez, which I've talked a little bit about this in my previous video, but I wanted to go more in depth. So let me go ahead and play this clip right here. I'm going to be breaking down Conquest in MLB The Show 18. We already see that map. We already have that map of the United States in MLB The Show 18. So let's go ahead and play this right here. I restarted it because I wanted to show an example of my strategy. So I'm going to try to take up as much space as I can between Seattle Mariners and the Minnesota Twins, because I'm not going to try to attack the Rockies right away. I'm trying to capture as many territories as possible, which are those hexagons there depicted on the screen. The more hexagons you get, one allows you more reinforcements, which what that means is once you skip this steal fans phase, you're going to unlock enough reinforcements so that way you can kind of put more millions of fans. Every number is a million fans in Conquest, but it's really like a game of risk. So you want to stack up a territory and move out in that specific region and try to take up as much space as you possibly can over there to allow yourself for more reinforcements. So my first initial process of going at this is going straight for the Mariners and kind of trying to capture as much space as I can up there, and then I'm going to expand upward. I'm not really going to worry about necessarily going around in a circle around my stronghold, and I'm going to explain why in a little bit. I do have some screenshots as well, but this is once I'm reinforcing some fans here, put it 3 on there, and now I'm going to skip all these phases. The only games that I'm going to be playing are against the spaces with the team depicted icon, which are called strongholds. The stronghold games are the only games I'm going to be playing. When you're going to capture all 30 of these strongholds, you just want to play only 33 inning Conquest games against a computer, and you can do that on a variety of difficulties. You can do it on all-star, veteran, rookie, whatever difficulty you want, and I'm going to explain how in this short clip right now. And I'm sure you guys have played Conquest before, but if you haven't, that's okay, because it is a little bit confusing. But as you can see there, I started to branch off towards the Mariners, and then I started to branch off towards the Minnesota Twins. I tried to do this as quickly as I could with my controller, but now I'm going to try to just fill in that gap area and try to acquire more reinforcements. Now I have 5. I'm going to just put them right there so that way I can keep moving forward, moving up. And if I do this correctly, I should be able to fill in almost all of the spaces that I'm looking to. And this is the way I've done Conquest. I've completed it this way about, 10 times in a variety of MLB The Show games. They've had the same map since MLB The Show 17, since MLB The Show 18. It was the same, but they implemented a few different modes with Conquest Extreme and Conquest Destiny, which I'll kind of compare the differences in those to what we know so far. So, for example, I'm going to try to simulate all these games, even the spaces that have matchups against other teams. I'm going to simulate those and only go for the teams with the logos, where the Mariners, and I can take over their base, pretty much is what that is. So, basically, once I do that right now, I'm at a situation where I can play this game on all-star difficulty if I would like to. If I don't want to play that game on all-star difficulty, if I don't think I'm going to win that game, then I can always skip this phase, leave it just like this. I can press options button, skip this phase, and go in and reinforce once again. The computer will have a turn to attack. You'll see a bunch of computer simulations taking over the map and everything. But what I've realized from playing this Conquest over and over again is you don't really necessarily have to worry about your first stronghold initially. No one's going to attack you, even though we see the Minnesota Twins have 3 million fans next to the stronghold. They're not going to really attack me. And if I wanted to skip this phase, I could always reinforce closer to the Rockies and go for it right there, which is exactly what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to reinforce that space just underneath my stronghold and go in for the Rockies. I'm going to show you guys how it's the same difficulty matched up, but if I skip this phase, which is exactly what I'm going to do, I'm going to skip this phase and I'm going to allow for the computer to go and reinforce or whatever they need to do, And now I'm going to skip the steal fans phase. That phase just allows you to acquire more fans if you do indeed play the 3-inning game on whichever difficulty you choose. But now I did reinforce, and now I can play the game on veteran, which is just a little bit of an example of Conquest. Once you do this and you complete this type of strategy, if I was to play the game on All-Star against the Mariners, then I would have taken over their stronghold, and then I would have tried to move towards the Rockies and have 3 strongholds in the first couple turns. Now, if I was to do this over and over again, you will end up with the map that's looking somewhere like this. In this particular one, I did not go straight for the Mariners stronghold. I went for the Rockies, and I saved the Mariners stronghold for later. But I worked my way from the Rockies down to the western area, moved my way up towards the Twins, the Brewers, and now the Tigers area. Took over the Cubs and the Royals and stuff like that. So I took over a variety of teams, and now I already have like half of the map. All I need to do is keep reinforcing and only play the stronghold games once I simulate. So that's kind of where I was at on this video. I just wanted to show you guys how to kind of complete Conquest. So let me go ahead and hide this. We're back to this screen. That's going to be important because we have Cobb right here on this screen with the map preview of the United States, the same map that I just showed you how to complete. So if you're new to this game and not sure what that means, this is a little quick video on how to do that. I'm also going to be showing some other screenshots and pictures here, and another way to unlock 10 packs for yourself, 1,000 stubs, and just go by going online and registering through your PlayStation Network account that you already have. So stay tuned for that in a second here. Let me go ahead and jump into this next screenshot. This is what the map would look like in, let's say, Conquest Extreme, where you had to take over the map in 12 turns. It was crazy. You had to play like all of these games, which is kind of what the right here. This is a similar screenshot. If you take a look at this one and you take a look at this one right here, it's a similar screenshot to what we see. This is MLB The Show 18 and this is MLB The Show 19. So we don't have to necessarily play only the United States map for all 3 types of Conquest. We're going to see a variety of types of Conquest with different maps here, as we see with the Houston Astros, Rangers, and then your territory. You have to capture all those spaces, or just either both of the strongholds, one of the 2, you have to do it. Then the other map, it looks like a bunch of triangles, and it's all the teams that Keith Hernandez specifically played for. So that's kind of cool to see right there. You might be able to unlock some pretty good cards through this Conquest mode early on from day 1. I don't know how many of these are going to be released, but we will know in a few days. We'll know in about 4 days from now. Let me go ahead and hide this. Let me go ahead and hide this. I want to show you guys this screenshot, or this right here is a quick video. If you go to PlayStation.com, I will have this link down in the comments. It will be pinned down in the comments down below, but definitely check this this video out. It's a little bit of a quick preview on what to expect in the next few days. Some menu changes, just a little bit of the new features. You know, we have the new unlockable swag and different team sounds and bat skins and everything. 30 new legends. It's just marketing the new game. Pre-order the game, and if you scroll down here, giveaways. I claimed this theme for my PlayStation, I guess, in-game theme for my account on actual PlayStation 4. But if you do log in here, you can claim these codes. I already claimed these codes, but it is 10 standard packs here, 1,000 stubs, and you can enter in to win 67,000 stubs, which is pretty cool. So I am entered in to win this. I don't know if I will. I don't know. I think there's about 10 winners that win this, and a lot of people are going to be entered. But definitely redeem these 10 packs and this 1,000 subs. It's going to help your team out right away. Let me go ahead and get back to this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'm College Lefty, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Peace out.